welcome to this new moon in Capricorn spirituality retreat. My name is Christie Ramirez and I'm your health and wellness expert. In today's retreat and every retreat that we do, I want to just spend the next 30 minutes in meditation and in healing. I will be performing a ℈ healing as we allow these new energies to heal, come through us and be transmuted into love, because this is what it's about. It's about allowing us to feel whatever is going on in the energies and not allowing it to drag us down, but rather uplift us, allow us to grow and mature into who we are truly meant to be, our higher self. This is the awakening of who we are to be, our ideal self, who we want to become, and what we truly desire out of life. What kind of relationship you want to attract, what kind of life you want to live, what kind of career you want to have, what kind of status even you want to have in the world. How do you want people to treat you, to recognize you, to think of you? All of these things are being awakened with this new moon in Capricorn, and it's a perfect time to set our intentions for this new year, to work on these things that we need to work on, because nobody's perfect and there's always room for improvement. This is about progressing towards these new changes and allowing us to accept guidance from God. This is not about being stubborn or resilient to what needs to change. This is about being humble before God and allowing God to help us to transmute this, because a lot of it is heavy and a lot of it are deep subconscious wounds that I know, yes, as humans it's gonna be difficult to let go, but we need to do it, because that is the only way out. If we want to live our best life, then we need to put in this intention and this willingness to be able to do what we need to do spiritually. So let's just close our eyes and let us receive some healing energy, cleansing through all of our chakras, purifying us, returning to innocence, to inner stillness. Any black tar in our aura or that might have gotten stuck in a chakra is to be let go and released right now. Set the intention and so it is. Let us be assertive that we can heal ourselves. We just need to be receptive. We need to allow God to heal us, and through us we can heal ourselves with the lifestyle changes that we make, with the choices that we make on a daily basis, our new habits and routines. Let us accept more healing this new year. And let us begin then with our ℈ healing. Let us accept this gold, abundant new energy. Take a deep breath. Nowhere to be but just here right now. You are magical. You are amazing. You are able to conquer your fears. You are one with God. Allow your vibrations to be shaken up and to be regenerated like a battery boost. Let us return to vitality, to our life chi. Let us return to feel good. Allow the sound waves to get bigger and bigger, reaching deeper into your soul. From the outer physical aura, deeper into the mental aura, the emotional aura, into our spiritual aura. Because this is where the deep healing takes place, in our spiritual aura. The deepest one, close to our heart, to our deep soul. Let us accept this deep DNA cellular healing that is wanting to take place among the collective. By purging out the old, we allow it to receive the new. So allow any emotions to be purged out. Any ascension symptoms that might be manifested in your health, in your physical body, just allow it to go and it will be released. I promise you will feel better after. Think of this example. Let us say you've been sitting all day and your back is so tight from bad posture all day. Now that pain your back is initially painful, but then you try to do some yoga moves to release that back pain, and it's even more painful. But here is the deep question: are you going to be able to withstand the temporary pain of the actual reaccommodation, readjustment in your spine, and healing that takes place through difficult yoga moves when it comes to opening up a stiff back? Or are you just gonna let that initial back pain to just stay there and eventually grow bigger into something worse? I promise you that when you go through that just temporary small pain of those yoga moves and you release it, you will not only feel the immediate release in your back pain after, of course, within the actual healing session it's painful, but after, you're gonna feel relieved and even more proud of yourself that now you don't have to deal with anything in the future. And this goes the same for everything in our life, such as our relationships. Are you gonna let a relationship problem get bigger and bigger because you're so lazy to talk about it within that moment or to resolve any untalked about issues? Or are you going to take action now? It might be a little uncomfortable in the moment, but in the end, it will be well worth it. You will be in a better space and place within that actual relationship, or maybe just in a new place in your life. Whatever the case may be, you will feel better and you will feel lighter. And this is what the message is today. Be willing with this new moon in Capricorn. Allow these qualities of Capricorn to give you this inner confidence, assertiveness, willingness, determination, and strength, inner spiritual strength to be able to do what you have to do, whether or not it feels good in the moment. Because I promise you that after the fact, it will feel good. So sometimes we just need to take that little uncomfortable step outside our comfort zone, only to be more freed and liberated and lighter afterwards. So this is about being patient and experiencing the harvest of these action steps. Allow God to regenerate us today. Give us this guidance as to what we need to do in our life, and give us this courage to be able to do whatever it takes to get ahead in life in the most purest manner. Circle of life to play itself out. Living your peace and grace in the meantime. Nothing is stopping your happiness right now. We can be happy now. Breathe in an inner joy and release all that is not serving you. Imagine what your heaven on earth feels like. You can have that right now, but it's about setting your intention to have it and believing that you can have it. Your dreams will come true in divine timing. Let laughter and our smiles be our medicine. Let us see life through more light-hearted eyes. Let us take life one breath at a time. Let us slow down and actually enjoy the journey. Let us receive these divine downloads that want to come and illuminate us into this higher Christ consciousness. Open up your spiritual eye. Open up your spiritual ears. Beyond your senses. Go deep within, beyond the norm. This is a beautiful life. Make sure you're living likewise. Any stress or tension to dissipate. It's unnecessary. Just trust and surrender. Allow life to take its course naturally. Allow us to receive the spiritual endurance that we need to keep going on our mission. Despite the hardships from the outside world, we can keep rising. We can keep evolving. We can keep growing. There's no stopping us because we are light workers. We are in this military of God. And this is the greatest military team, army, that we can belong to. So let's take this with pride and ownership, and let's stand up for God. Let's represent Him in the most best way possible by putting your best face out there. That's definitely something that we really need to keep with us in our heart through our daily actions. You are a representative of God on a second-by-second basis. So make sure that God is proud of your actions. Let us retrospect on past lessons and allow us to mature through those lessons so that we don't need to repeat these cycles again, so that eventually we can upgrade to the next level, to the next spiritual relationship, the highest vibrational life. High vibes only. Let this healing take place. Allow yourself to be healed and cleansed spiritually. Remember that God loves you. He doesn't give you anything in life to hurt you. It's only to make you stronger. So we need to continue to affirm that life happens for us, not to us. So whatever you might misperceive as being unfair or unlucky, change your words and change the mindset. Fish for the blessing in disguise and you will see it. Life always has its positive side. us this beautiful door in the middle of nowhere, outer space, amidst the stars and the galaxy. You encounter this portal opening up just for you. And as you encounter this beautiful portal, you're being guided to change directions. What direction did you think your life was going? Did it serve you? Your past ways, did they serve you? Did they get you to a place where you're happy now? And if the answer is no, then this is your guidance to take a U-turn and shift your ways that more align with spiritual morality, that align with your true truth, with your spiritual truth, and that align with God's purpose for you, with God's divine plan. Allow your intuitive side to take over for a while. Don't be so in your head. Don't base all your decisions on intellectuality, because there is more to that. If you listen closely with your spiritual ears, you will see that there is a better way. Whatever didn't work out in the past is only telling you there's a better way. So let go of your mental restrictions, your intellectual resistant ways, and allow your inner feminine to speak to you and perhaps reveal to you a different side to the story, a different perspective. This is what requires a lot of open-mindedness, because maybe we might not like what we hear, it might not be what we want to hear, but it's only for the best. This is what New Moon in Capricorn tells us. Capricorn is that strict father that punishes a child, but only because they love him. It's for his best, right? They don't want him to repeat the same mistakes over. And this is how karma kind of is, right? But God doesn't necessarily punish. It's just the natural consequences of life, of nature, the law of cause and effect. So what are some habits that are not serving you this year? What addictions do you need to let go of? What false illusions or delusions do you need to let go of? What obsessions? What compulsions? What impulsive reactions do you need to let go of? How can you react from a more loving space and respond with grace towards others, towards life, towards God himself? When God presents you with something that perhaps might not be in your agenda, or maybe it's too difficult or too taxing on your energy levels, how are you going to respond the next time? Are you going to take it with humbleness, with grace, and with gratitude? Or are you going to complain and be lazy and procrastinate? Let's shift our ways towards a better self. Let us vibrate higher vibrations. Let us vibrate higher consciousness and white light among the entire planet. Let planet Earth be the one planet among the solar system that lights the way to this evolution of humankind. Let Earth shine. Let the feminine Mother Earth finally come rising through the phoenix. The rising of Venus, of love and beauty, of creativity, of sensuality, of freeness, of lightheartedness. Let us see the beauty in all things. Let us see the beauty in ourselves. Let us see the beauty in nature. Make sure that you take the guidance from God right away. God is always sending us messages through signs, synchronicities, people, intuitive revelations. Don't wait till it's been the 10th time that he's told you to do something. Do it right away. Say it right away. Don't hold yourself back. Don't hoard your emotions. That's a huge thing that's happening. Express yourself and allow your true soul to speak. This is our higher heart chakra now being activated, definitely with all this turquoise energy. As we opened our heart, we can now open our hearts to the collective, see through eyes of compassion, and forgive easier, so that eventually we can move on to our throat chakra to speak our truth. Say what was left unsaid. Make our amends. Forgive. Move on. Speak light into the world. Illuminate the consciousness, the collective consciousness, or even the collective unconscious, right? And let us all receive all this newness that we are now ready to step forth towards through our visions, our actions, and eventually our manifestations. Let us become the alchemist of our life and create gold, because we all deserve gold. Gold is the highest of all chakras. And I feel that we are eventually moving up to that space. This takes time though. But I definitely see the Kundalini awakening of spiritual love. This is definitely something that we need to be open to in our heart and allow us to receive this, because this is the key to abundance, true love. True divine love that's been blessed by God and is protected always by our angels, our spirit guides. We are always safe and protected, guided in the right direction. Let us be open to our one special person. And this one soul that's going to help us to vibrate at our highest potential. Thank you all for joining today's spirituality retreat. My name is Christie Ramirez and I'm your health and wellness expert. I hope that you enjoyed today's healing session and that we are all stepping out of today with more knowledge, consciousness, awareness, and now willingness to take these steps, willingness to make these changes, and readiness to take control and ownership of our health and our wellness. My name is Christie Ramirez, again, your health and wellness expert, and I hope to see you all next time. Thank you for subscribing to my mailing list and all my membership subscriptions, my new programs, and please share and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have an amazing and beautiful day and new moon in Capricorn. Namaste.